I love the maths and physics because it's a lot of thinking required. It's like puzzles that you have to put together to find answers and stuff.
Reducing agents donates electrons, loses electrons.
We don't realize that we actually apply physics in our everyday lives. And I think that's my biggest passion, is to motivate the learner, to let them know that there's more out there for them. There's a lot of unemployment in our community. There's lots of social issues, drugs, gangsterism, violence. And so it's difficult for our learners to actually pursue an academic career. And so the Engen program provides supplementary classes for the learners, for grade 10, for grade 11, as well as grade 12, mathematics, physical science, and English.
When you look at the core business of what we do, engineering is one of the critical elements, and by virtue of that, mathematics plays a critical and important role. Hence the Engen Math and Science program that we've established.
Engen Maths and Science. It really did help a lot because like with the school, there's a lot of us in a class, but yeah, you can come and you can ask about questions. Teachers take time to help you.
But maths and physics was my biggest struggle. It helped me tremendously.
The Engen Maths and Science program has helped a lot,
I plan on either going into chemical engineering.
The plan after school is to go to university and then study for medicine.
Grade 12, the incentive is the bursary. And the Engen bursary just requires the learners to have a minimum of 60% in maths, physical science, and English, and they would be awarded the bursary.
Medical school, UCT. It's one of the nicest experiences in my life. Engen Maths and Science program, they consolidated information for math and science, key subjects that you need for medical school. Every Saturday, they come, the specialist teachers, and they reinforced content that is covered in class during the week. So that helped a lot. We signed a contract grade 10 stipulating that they will give us a bursary after we matriculated with good results. So yeah, it's definitely an incentive to keep it up. They're just equipping me with the skills and the wings basically to fly and just reach for the skies.
They're actually quite successful, and it's such a pleasure when they tell me their success story. I'm very proud. I'm very, very proud of our children.
Engen has got specific areas of focus when it comes to its corporate social investment. Our strategic posture primarily looks at grassroots education. The second aspect is around the societal well-being. We look at health, safety, and environment. And the last one is to ensure that we include people that are living with disabilities. So those are the 4 broad areas of focus that we have in our corporate social environment, but particularly zooming in towards education.
Engen funded my studies for final year as well as honors and graduate program afterwards. What I do is a business solution architect, and it's quite an exciting role because it allows one to shape the future of the organization from a digital perspective. It's an environment where you feel you can grow. It's an environment where you feel you can be somebody, and I think that's important. There's so many things I'm a first time on. I'm a first time graduate in the entire family, both sides, and the most thing that I think I would say I'm proud of is remaining grounded in the sense of not forgetting where I come from.
Engen, who went with community, has essentially been living on the fence line of the Engen Petroleum Company. With the declining economy, a lot of them are unemployed, so it's a community that has really been struggling. We had to find ways and means that would be truly beneficial to the broader community. And we said, one of the ways of helping alleviate the plight of the people is education. The Global Citizen Program was born to put together a program that would encompass artisans and IT skills.
Engen is training artisans, electrical, mechanical, welding, instrument, and a whole range of other highly technical skills. 80% of the curriculum must be on practical and experiential. So the lecturers and teachers that we have bring to this program a very high level of expertise.
Artisan training is important to us because artisans play a critical role within the engineering space, and it's about working together with our communities to try and enhance as well as improve their living standards. Transformation in the sector is needed, primarily to ensure that we provide opportunities to people who did not have those opportunities, to ensure that we bring the sort of change that is required within society, but also have a focused bias towards ensuring that we bring in and empower women.
My name is Vanele Mota. I'm from Lamontville. I'm doing an apprenticeship from Engen. So here is a training center that they brought us here to study what we can, then you go and practice at the refinery. I get excited each time I come here because I know that I'm going to learn something different.
I chose mechanical because for the longest time, I loved problem solving, breaking down something, putting it together, finding a way if we could make anything better. When I finished studying, finding apprenticeships was hard, but it was always a goal to join Engen. And 2022, an advert came up that we should come for interviews with your CV, and I jumped on it, where I actually told them, you know what, I'd do it for anything. Whatever it takes, give me a chance. And from there, the journey started.
Doing a trade is very expensive. We can't do it on our own. So we're really thankful from Engen for giving us this opportunity.
It just gives you that sign of hope that anything's possible.
We prepare them for trade tests, then they're certified and registered as artisans. And they can walk into any company, even with the basic training, and become fully fledged artisans, and they're always getting jobs.
Programs such as these actually gives them hope. If we are able to sustain things like that, I am absolutely certain that it would make a difference to the community because you'll see that poverty levels lift and prosperity start to shine through in the community again.
My name is Zama Shange, and I'm 40 years old. I'm very passionate with sports, and sports has laid a very solid and good foundation, taught me discipline, and I loved working with people.
Whatever you do, keep your focus on the game. Let's go.
I decided to have this NPO. It's based on sports development. We help young people, educate them in life, encourage them to become better men and better women in the future. For any NPO, you do need money to move around, all those equipments that are essential into running the program. And I had struggled with doing all these proposals.
There's a tool field and then there's a copy field. What did you say about that?
Technology is one of the most important things. Having these skills, they make you to be ready to face the world.
Added Advantage is a computer training company, and our focus is on end-user computing. We do that for corporates, and then we do learnerships where we do systems development, and that's for unemployed youth. Here at the centre, we have no requirements whatsoever. You don't have to have a matric, you don't have to be of a particular age. And we do some feedback, and they go from not knowing how to turn the computer on, not knowing how to use the mouse or the keyboard, to being able to work in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and the programs that they need to use when they get office employment.
Wow. The Engen Computer School. Everything that I have been learning in this program is so beneficial to what I'm currently doing and working on.
It opens doors for them. So I believe this kind of training within this community, it makes a huge difference. I think one of the proudest moments is when the learners complete the course and they can confidently use the computer.
We have so many stories of people coming to the centre and then coming back having found employment. So it changes people's lives. They get inspired, they get motivated.
Our joint responsibility as global citizens is that we create an environment that is enabling for the next generation. It gives us the social fiber license to interact with the stakeholders that we interact with on a day-to-day basis, appreciating that actually what makes us number one are the people.
I'm changing the narrative and then saying to the next generation, it is actually possible and you can be whatever you want to be as long as you're determined and willing to put in the work.
And when you then have that mindset, you show up strong and you take ownership for your own success. You don't wait for someone to do it for you.
If you can change one person, imagine what you could do to the whole society.